Last words are for those fools who believe they have not yet said enough. Keep people from their history, and they are easily controlled. Accumulation of wealth at one pole is at the same time accumulation of misery, agony of toil, slavery, ignorance, brutality, mental degradation at the opposite pole. Take away a nation's heritage, and they are more easily persuaded. Catch a man a fish, and you can sell it to him. Teach a man to fish, and you ruin a wonderful business opportunity. When the sufferers learn to think, then the thinkers will learn to suffer. Money plays the largest part in determining the course of history. The last capitalist we hang shall be the one who sold us the rope. From each according to his abilities, to each according to his needs. There must be something rotten in the very core of a social system which increases its wealth without diminishing its misery. The fool man does not understand the wants of the hungry. There is no greater stupidity than for people to marry and so surrender themselves to the small miseries of domestic and private life. The production of too many useful things results in too many useless people. Workers of the world, unite. You have nothing to lose but your chains. History repeats itself. The first is tragedy, then is farce. The rich will do anything for the poor but get off their backs. Follow your own path, no matter what people say. Do not be deluded by the abstract word freedom. Whose freedom? Not the freedom of one individual in relation to another, but freedom of capital to crush the worker. All history is nothing but a continuous transformation of human nature. The unity is brought about by force. The task is not just to understand the world, but to change it. Be careful to trust a person who does not like wine. I do not like money. Money is the reason we fight. The only antidote to mental suffering is physical pain. Money is the alienated essence of man's work and existence. This essence dominates him and he worships it. When the train of history hits a curve, the intellectuals fall off. The way people get their living determines their social outlook. Surround yourself with people who make you happy, people who make you laugh, who help you when you are in need, people who genuinely care. They are the ones worth keeping in your life. Everyone else is just passing through. Society does not consist of individuals, but expresses the sum of interrelations, the relations within which these individuals stand. Nothing can have value without being an object of utility. Misery motivates, not utopia. Money degrades all the gods of man and converts them into commodities. The history of all previous societies has been the history of class struggles. Reason has always existed, but not always in a reasonable form. I am nothing, but I must be everything. The more powerful the work, the more powerless the worker. It is not the consciousness of men that determines their being, but, on the contrary, their social being that determines their consciousness. Private property has made us so stupid and one-sided that an object is only ours when we have it. Necessity is blind until it becomes conscious. Freedom is the consciousness of necessity. In the eyes of dialectical philosophy, nothing is established for all times. Nothing is absolute or sacred. Even an entire society and nation are all simultaneously existing societies taken together, are not owners of the earth. They are simply its possessors, its beneficiaries, and have to bequeath it in an improved state to succeeding generations. Art is always and everywhere the secret confession, and at the same time the immortal movement of its time. They don't know it, but they are doing it. The wealthy man is the man who is much, not the one who is much. All I know is that I am not a Marxist.